us to work with AngularJS and Angular. And for our database, most of the time we have used MySQL database, and recently I have also used the Oracle DB.
Okay. And how much you rate yourself in core Java?
So around 7 out of 10.
Okay. Do you have experience in multi-threading?
No, not that. See, I couldn't use in my projects, but I know basic concepts of multi-thread.
You know basic concepts of executor and thread pool?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So what is the like basic use of thread pool instead of creating threads on demand?
Sorry, could not get the question. Could you?
So I want to know like why do we use thread pool instead of creating threads on demand?
Okay, got it. So yeah, so creating a thread, it's a like overhead on our OS as well, because it's run as a, it will create some separate process for us. While we are creating, it will be bulky, I think. And apart from that, we have readily available threads. So what we can do, we can use that thread, and that inside the thread pool, after completion of that particular work, we can assign that particular thread to some other task. So in such
Eh,
case,
any other point? Major point?
so I think the performance wise, I can say thread pool will give us better performance. Apart from resource utilization, also it will useful
So
for us.
when you're saying that it gives better performance, but make it like to do it to give the better performance.
So in terms of thread pool, or in terms of thread only, you are asking, like, so
Thread pool.
yeah. So in thread pool, okay, let's suppose we have created 10 threads, and those thread initially we can create, so it will take that much resources. And once we start the thread execution, then it will acquire one of the thread from thread pool, and once it is completed, then it will release that thread. So that is the concept. Like, if we are creating our own thread, then we have to take care everything, like
Okay, okay, never mind. So let's suppose I'm giving you an array of integers and I want you to remove the duplicate from it and I don't want to change the order of the elements. So
okay.
what will be your approach to do that?
Okay, so if you want to remove the duplicate, then we can use the hash head, but you won't be orders be same. Then in that case, we can use the hash linked hash set.
Okay.
So it won't.
And but do you think like how internally in linked has been maintaining the order?
Okay, you want to understand the order. I think it should use some linked list data structure. So it will use that linked list to insert a value.
Okay, link has so it's using the linked list. So if it's using the linked list, so what will be the complexity of a like get operation?
Okay, so get operation in case of linked list is order of n,
Mm-hmm.
while adding and removing it is order of one only.
Okay. So linked has set you must be aware of like set internally using use map.
Yes, it is uses map.
Right. So if I would say like instead of linked hash set, I want to know like how what will be the complexity of cat operation in linked hash map, then what will be your answer?
If it is using the has map, then getting operation will take the order of one. There is no
Okay.
less.
Okay. Okay. And if you want to remove element from linked hash map,
Removing, okay, in that case, adding and deleting. Let's suppose we are adding and we want to remove some element from has map. I think we can provide the element and it will remove that. So order of one, I think.
remove an element from linked hash map, right?
Linked has map, so it first it will find that element, and then order of n, I think, then that case, because if it is using the link, so it will go to that particular index, and then it will remove that element.
And in the and insertion as well, it will take order of n.
Insertion, actually two things. Yeah, in the case of linked list, what happens, it will add, removing and adding the element will take only order of one.
Linked list.
Yes, because link
Okay.
has set
Sure. Because I believe doubly linked list support that.
play linked list.
Okay,
So
then it's fine. Okay, can you open your like share your screen and open any Java editor? If you want to open online Java editor, that is fine as well.
okay, I have, yeah, I have one editor one. I will share my are you able to share my screen?
No, I can sit now. Okay, I want to create a class employee.
Okay,
Okay, and in this class we have three fields:
okay,
ID, name, and salary.
okay,
Okay, and we create a main method in this class. And let's suppose you have a list of employee
okay,
in this main method.
okay.
I want you to return uh, those employees whose salaries are greater than 10. So how can you do that?
Whose salary is greater than 10. Okay,
10. Yeah.
okay, okay. Stream can we use?
Yeah, sure.
Here I need to pass by e dot create getter setter to then 10 to list.
Okay, and if I want the name of the employees,
Okay, only name.
yes,
Here I think map can use
and I want this list to be sorted in descending order.
by name or salary.
So this is returning a list of string, right? List
Mm-hmm.
of name.
Okay, list of name.
In the same stream, can you update it,
Okay, okay,
or you want to like do, I don't know.
okay. Here I need to write some code. Okay, so descending order. I think sort method is there. Sorted. And the sorted comparator should be there. Even to e2 so that now we can use collectors to collect.
Okay, okay. Let's add one more field here. Another class reference, department in this class.
Where I need to one more class.
You can create a class department with empty fields.
Okay, so here
You can just have ID. That's it. Okay. And employee have reference of department class. Okay. And we have getter as well for this
okay.
department. Okay. And I want to use this class employee as a key in a map. So what extra things you will do in this employee class?
I did not get so you
I want
want
to use I want you to use employee class as a key in a map.
employee class as a key in map. Okay, what extra you need? Okay, so two things we need to take care, like we need to override hash code and equals method so
Mhm.
that whatever that employee class we are adding, those will be suppose the ID is one here, because if we are adding employee directly, it won't it will return some other hash code, and it will not compare that particular object. So we need to override hash code and equals, I think.
That's it.
But for department site, anything serializable?
No.
Are you expecting some sorting type of thing? Compare.
So we say that string is the best example of the key
Okay,
we use as
final.
a map.
Okay, okay, immutable we need to create. Sorry. Okay, so okay, if we are, yeah, got your end actually. So finally, final class we can declare this employee class as
Mhm.
final, and all the fields should be private final, I think, so that no one can change those fields. We need to remove those setter methods from here, and we need to provide some constructor so that it will initialize only one, creating immutable class like final, and we need to initialize only setter, only getter we need to provide. And okay, for department also, inside the getter method, instead of returning the object, we can do one thing here for department. Okay, setter getter I need to create for department as well.
Instead, you can use clone only.
Okay, clone. So here, so are you expecting the clonable interface to be element?
Clonable is a marker interface that will not have anything, right?
So instead of returning this direct object, you provide
Why do you need to implement the clone method? Clone already implemented in the object class.
yes, but this method is not calling actually. So
Just type clone and
if I
and like you need to cast it department dot clone and cast it to department
here,
because the return type of clone is
method is not coming here.
oh that is protected, that's why it's not coming. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
because that clone is the so in the department class you can call super dot clone.
And now we need to type first.
Okay, leave that. Okay, on the chat window, I have pasted a question, so you can read through that and let me know if you need clarification and try to implement the solution of that.
You are given a positive integer number. Okay, you may swap any two digits of number that have the same parity. Means that both odd digits are both even digits. Return the largest possible value of number after any number of swaps. So 6 and 8 are even numbers, so that's why we can swap those
Yes, yeah.
8 here and 6 here. Okay, this is only integer, it's not a string, it is a number. So largest digit I need to get from this, and I need to check whether this number is even or odd. The expected output, so I need to swap these numbers. Okay, so largest number I need to check. So this is the index, and this is the value, while number is greater than 0. Inside the map, if I put, then if I add every number in sorted order, then I will get okay, from here I will get the max percentage of 10, then it will give us this 5, this will return us one value. Okay, here that this is 5, now max is equal to number, and number is equal to number divided by 10. Here I need to write if this number
Can you
is
explain like what you are trying to do?
actually first my approach is to get the max number from all these things.
Max, it means the question was asking like on the maximum value, not the maximum digit of this number.
Okay, two things I need actually, max even and max odd. Okay, so max even and max odd I will. Okay, yeah, yeah, tell me so that I will get some idea also.
If you need to like replace or swap the elements, either you have to use array or string. Both support swapping of elements, right?
Yeah, got you. But so can I use this as a string? You mean to say?
Yeah, you can use string dot value of it will give you a string representation of this value.
Okay, okay. So actually, I thought I need to get from integer only everything. So that's why I have written this logic to get every element. Only two element I can swap.
No, you can swap any number of times.
Okay, number of times. So I think two pointers we can use. First from left, this will come from here. If this is greater than this, then and also I need to check I at 0 and j plus 1, and that too if the type is same. But here it won't return integer value. First iteration it will check 6 is less than 5. Wrong, 5 is less than 6, and then I need to compare all this string. I need to swap this 8 to here. So in that case I need the indexes of this which are higher, max 1, max 2. Okay, so those are 0. Two variables I will take and I will iterate it and will check whichever is higher, and also I will.
Can you? I guess I will be. Can you let me help you to understand what you are trying to do?
So here I have created four variables. So
Mm-hmm.
max even, max odd, and max even 2, max odd 2. Okay. So here whatever the max even I will get here, I will store in this. And if I get some max odd, then I
So
will.
you are, I guess you are understanding like we can swap maximum number of two times. Is that what you are understanding?
Yes.
No, in the question itself, it has written like return the largest possible value of the number after any number of swaps. But the swap condition is like they both digits should be either odd or even.
Okay. Sliding window.
That performance went like I'm not saying you to implement the best solution which gives the best complexity.
Okay.
Just implement the solution. Don't think about the complexity. If you want to implement it in n square, n cube, that's fine.
Okay. For each number, I have to compare and substring this, and then.
So for each value, check it with the other value, and if they are like of same parity, then swap it.
Okay, so here what happens, it will, this x would be this value, and now I need to compare with this value, and then I need to swap it. Okay, so in such case, if x is greater than num of caret j is greater than x, and both are x modules of 2 is equal to 0, modules of 2 is equal to 0. First case it is x is number is greater than x and it is a type of even, so in such case we will only swap, or else here I need to add and here we can add this condition should be match, and now one more condition does not equals to 0, so then we can swap this num dot caret I is equal to num of caret I is stored x value, and I need to replace this.
You cannot update string same object.
Okay, I will use one more string.
I will suggest you to use the string middle class.
This is less than, then I want jth element should be okay.
Not that way. You have to initialize string builder with the original string, and then you can replace, update the character for that particular index.
Okay,
So string builder supports constructor having string value. Now we can update that particular character.
replace x with j. Does it work? Actually, I'm not sure.
You can read the description of this replace method. Just read the command, or just over the Eclipse. Eclipse also provide the commands. Just hover over the replace. It will give you the description.
Okay, start.
Start and install. So note that you need to place, or you give the start or end same, and then the value.
Okay, start and the value. This is the actual string, and start ith position, I j and number.
So you can use that caret
Yes, yes.
sb dot set caret. It will be easy for you to replace the character for that particular index.
Okay, actually it is accepting this integer value.
Instead of replace, you can use set char add.
Okay,
Remove this display replace and write set char add.
index and character I need to pass. Index should be j and character should be num dot caret of I.
It's just replacing the character. You have not write logic for swapping. After this execution of this line, the j and I will have the same character value.
Okay, j and I should not have.
So basically, you need to swap 6 with 8, right? So at the position, at the index of 6, you will put 8, and at the index of 8, you will put 6.
So this is adding this error of I here, and now at this index I need to replace. Okay, one more line I need to write. I think sp dot set char at. This is I and this is j. At I place I need to add caret j. Yeah, actually it is working 87655.
Okay, I want left by art, but I want to ask one SQL question.
Okay.
Do you have any question for me?
Yes, I want to know about the projects and technologies which.
Project is not decided yet,
Okay.
and the technology wise, we are working on Java 11 and Oracle as a database as of now.
Okay.
But we are planning to move into the cloud solution.
AWS or something. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And project wise, basically this belongs to automotive domain. So